Well, I was asked to calculate this particular problem. Notice that we are asked to find the income tax owed by this particular individual. And so we'll go ahead and calculate that to the best of our ability. We notice that we're given the gross income and we're given adjustments. And we know that the adjusted gross income is the gross income minus adjustments. And so we'll go ahead and take that difference. So the gross income is $86,000. We'll subtract that from that, the adjustments of $3,000. And now we know that the AGI is, it's like $83,000. We get our taxable income by subtracting from the AGI the adjustments or the exemptions and deductions. So we'll take a look at that. Our AGI is 83,000. Now this individual is single, so I've brought up their tax table here, and we see the standard deduction is $6,300, and we see that the exemptions are $4,050 per person. Now this is a single person with no deduction, no exemption, I'm sorry, no dependents. So their exemption is just the $140.50, and deductions are either the standard or the sum of the itemized. And we can see that even this one itemized is greater than the standard. So we will be using the itemized, we'll be using the itemized deduction. Okay, so the itemized deductions include 28,000 mortgage interest and 4492 in property taxes and 4,000 in charitable contributions. So they've got 83,000 minus the sum of those, 4050 plus 28,000 plus 4492 plus 4,000. That's a total of 40,542. And when I subtract that from 83,000, I get 42,458. So that is their taxable income. I'm going to now bring up the tax table here. That's the amount we're going to bring in here, and 42,458 fits in this bracket. It's smaller than the 91, so I'm going to rewrite that. 42,458. And now I need to figure the tax in each of those brackets. So I'm going to go ahead and hide that so that I can just concentrate on what we have here. I need 10% for this first 9,275. So 0.10 times 9275 would be $927.50. And then we have 15% of the difference between 37,650 and 9275. So let me calculate that out. 0.15 times the quantity, 37,650, minus 92.75 gives me 42.56 and 25 cents. And then I'm going to take 25% of my total, my taxable income, minus 37,650. Figure out that last bit. So 0.25 times the quantity, 42,458, minus 37,650. And that gives me 1202. And then I'll just sum those three. So 1202 plus 4256 and 25 plus 927 and 50 gives me a total of 6,385 and 75. That would be their tax owed given the information we had. Notice that when I did these differences, I used for this first one 92.75, which is the maximum of the previous section. It is not the smaller number in that tax bracket. And we need to do that, otherwise they won't get their taxes for that dollar between 92.75 and 92.76. So really, we're not going to use these smaller numbers. We will just be using the larger number in that column minus the larger number in the column before that. But that should give us the taxes that we need. Now, in the answer, it says to round to the nearest cent, which we have, so I think we're doing okay. But that should work for us each and every time as a solution, much like that. If you have questions, definitely let me know.